here with another YouTube video where I share my thoughts and opinions on someone or something going on in this wacky weird wrestling world. As you can tell by the title below, this video will be a video where I share my thoughts and opinions on Braun Strowman, WWE wrestler, former Intercontinental not undisputed Universal champion, maybe a couple of other championships he's won along the way. And before I share my thoughts and opinions, would love to know what yours are on Braun Strowman down in the comments below, because I would love to hear it. I've heard people kind of on both sides of the fence, people who love him, people who strongly dislike him, and for the sake of this video, I'm talking about Braun Strowman, the wrestler, not the human. I met him once after Survivor Series 2016. I don't remember if that was a good or bad interaction, so it's a medium interaction. But when it comes to Braun Strowman, I have never really been a fan of him in the ring. He's a lot better than what I would be. Don't get me wrong, without a shadow of a doubt. He has more talent when it comes to wrestling in his pinky than I do my entire body. But I just don't find him sports entertaining enough ever since he was, I guess, called over, whichever way you would want to look at it, back in summer of 2015. Gosh darn close to a decade ago now. And from then up until now, strictly within WWE. Again, I just never really found him sports entertaining in the ring, on the mic, and that goes for when he was super popular in, I think it was 2016, 2017 time period, where he was flipping over, I think it was production trucks, Hummers, big motorized vehicles kind of deal. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of impressive, but I was more impressed by when Mark Henry would do that back in the day. But then again, I'm also like maybe not 20 years older, but 15 years older, that back when Mark Henry was doing it than Braun Strowman. But when it comes to Braun, it's one of those things where if he hypothetically had a match on Raw, SmackDown, I doubt it, but NXT, PLE, pay-per-view, whatever you would want to call it, I would not be over the moon excited about it. It's like, oh, Braun's on the TV screen, cool, I guess. Who is he facing? And depending on who he's facing, especially if it's on Raw, the likelihood of me watching it, slim to none. NXT, SmackDown, PLE, a little bit different because I try my best to review those. But yeah, when it comes to Braun Strowman, the wrestler, he is not my favorite, and he's a what I would call a big man wrestler. I don't know how tall he is, but he's probably over 6'4", 6'5" plus, and there's other wrestlers who are give or take that height that I find a lot more entertaining in the ring, on the mic. Top two off the top of my head, Dijak and Damian Priest are all, again, within a couple of inches of Braun Strowman, and I find them better in the ring and all of that stuff. Again, he is more talented at wrestling than I ever will be, for a reason. But yeah, those are my thoughts and opinions. Would love to know what yours are on Braun Strowman. Again, this is strictly about the wrestler, not the human. But yeah, that's it for this one. Would love to know what your thoughts are on Braun down in the comments below.